who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out. Over and out.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Savage. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here, and thank you for loving and supporting what I do, because it truly means a lot to me, and for every time you come back, it truly helps me out, you guys. So I just wanted to thank you for that. But for those who are new, I am truly happy that you decided to join us on this video today, because I have a ton of motivation and inspiration for you guys. So I don't want y'all to miss a thing, and like I said, I have a lot. So before we do anything, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell, that way you can be notified of upcoming videos that I post, because like I said, don't want y'all to miss a thing. So while you do that, I'll wait. You get it all done? Are you subscribed to my channel? Like I said, I hope so. Got a ton of motivation and inspiration for you. So today in this video, we're getting it all done. Back to school, cleaning, decluttering, and organizing all of my kids' bedrooms. So we're gonna be taking care of Christopher, Alyssa, and Dylan. They have some messy rooms, and they need a lot of stuff to be taken out, and then the new stuff be brought in. That way they can be set up for the entire new school year and not have to stress and worry about all of the mess and the stuff that they don't need in their room, because they need to completely focus on what's ahead of them. So we're going to be doing that, and meanwhile, while we're doing that in their rooms, in between, we're going to be doing their laundry, getting their new school clothes back in their drawers and hung up in their closet. So like I said, a lot of stuff to take care of for them, and that is going to be the total focus. And before we go, make sure to head over to my Instagram, Mrs. Jessica Savage. Give me a follow over there as well, because I share daily IG stories of our lifestyle, our farm life, and everything else that I do while being a stay-at-home mom. So like I said, I have a ton of stuff. Don't want y'all to miss a thing, so make sure you do all of that. Subscribe, follow me over on my Instagram, and just enjoy this video, because that pretty much narrows it down on what we have to do. So if y'all are ready to tackle this mess with me, let's get started. Okay, Dylan's clothes are being washed, and now we can tackle all of this that is sitting on Dylan's dresser. We have all his clothes that we need to go through, and of course go through whatever we can in his drawers, what he doesn't wear anymore, and of course what is too small for him. On top of all this right here, this was actually Christopher's clothes that we decluttered before we went school shopping, so I haven't been able to go through it until today. We'll be going through it together, you know, folding it, getting it up in Dylan's closet, because these are basically hand-me-downs, what Christopher can't wear anymore. Until Dylan gets a little bigger, he'll be able to wear those. But all this here, we're going to take care of all this on the dresser and everything in the dresser. So that's the first part today. And then of course just cleaning up his room and making the bed, getting that all nice and neat. And then I may bring Dylan in here to help me, because I know how kids are when you start getting rid of toys. There's certain things they want to keep, or, you know, I'll let them help me because I want them to feel a part of it, you know. And it's much easier and a better flow trying to organize and get rid of these toys. So we'll have Dylan in here helping me on choosing what he wants to keep and what he really doesn't care for, and we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then, of course, coming into his closet, all the new shoes that we bought him. But we got to clean up in here. We're going to declutter these shirts here, and then come up here and declutter these shirts of what Dylan possibly doesn't like, but also bring these shirts down here to where he can reach, because he can now possibly wear these. There's a lot of size 7 through 8s. That's where he is right now, but we're going to be tackling that, and possibly the baskets up here. But like I said, so much stuff to do today, so much stuff to tackle, declutter, and this is all that's going to be done in Dylan's room. So let's go ahead and get started. As I mentioned earlier, we're starting off in Dylan's room because he had a ton of clothes on his dresser and his room had the most to work with. So I wanted to clear this up before I had any second thoughts on not wanting to do it, because it was just too much. There's so much clothes because I had decluttered Christopher's room last week before we all went school shopping for new clothes and school supplies. We were pulling out what didn't fit or what he really didn't care to wear anymore, but that was almost his entire wardrobe that we had to replace. Christopher is growing so fast, and it's honestly hard to keep up with him sometimes. One minute he's in a size 12, 14, and then last week we were just buying him size 18 going into adult. I know, right? He's getting very tall, but not heavy enough to fit certain pants. Although I'm glad for those pants with the elastic bands in them. Overall, I'm just very thankful because either way, it's saving us a lot of money on not having to buy clothes for Dylan, and only some for Christopher too. We love our hand-me-downs that we get from my brother's family, and by the time Christopher is being switched over, Dylan is at the size where he can fit right into them. So it all definitely works out for us.
What you do, just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do, do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to do, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do.
Nobody else, that outside. Nobody else, that when you are. Nobody else, that outside. Nobody else.
Okay, second load is in the wash, and then Dylan's clothes are drying. So now we can come and take care of all of this. These are the clothes from the dresser. So I had to lay them here on the closet floor because I don't have any available hangers yet. In order for that to happen, I have to declutter this to make room for the shirts up here that we want to keep. And then the ones we don't want to keep, we will remove them from the hangers that I need because these are much larger and they'll fit all of those clothes down there. So we got a lot of work to do. So let's go ahead and get started.
Nobody else, that outside. Nobody else, that when you are. Nobody else, that outside. Nobody else, that when you are.
This time, nothing is out of line.
If I can tell you one thing about being a mom, is that it's definitely hard to get rid of things that your kids have used for a period of time in their little lives, especially toys from their room. You find yourself wanting to keep everything that you've bought for them. Or is that just me? Every time I clean their room, I'm always struggling to get rid of things because I'm thinking that they might want it still. I think they like it. Maybe they'll use it again. But in reality, it's just you. It's just you wanting to keep all of their stuff because of the sentimental value it has to you. So for me to be able to do this and actually clear out what Dylan didn't use, I had to have him sit with me and tell me what he didn't play with anymore or didn't want to have at all. That way I would have a little more progress on clearing out his toys and get it a little more organized. When I usually do big cleanouts like this, I will always let the kids know what I'm doing first. Then that way when I'm done clearing out, they can go over the stuff with me if they're not sitting in on it like Dylan was to tell me what to get rid of. I was surprised on how much he got rid of though, which makes it easier for me to clean up his room again when it's time to do his bedroom makeover. Alright, let's show you the after of Dylan's room. It's looking so much better in here. 10 times better in here. Everything cleared off of the dresser. And of course you know what it looks like inside the dresser, all neat and organized. And put his school stuff up on his dresser just to get it up out of the way and off of the floor. And then got that done. Made his bed. Such a big boy bed. Oh, and decluttering in here, it just makes me sad because he's just growing up. But he still kept a little bit of toys. And let me tell you, it flew by. It literally, piece of cake with Dylan and picking his toys and telling me what he wanted and what he didn't want. Instead of me being the mom, keeping everything, thinking that he's going to use it, you know? Everything all clean and organized in here. Shirt's looking good. And really condense that. Have everything up here, organized. And I think I only took 2 baskets from here that I was able to stick in Dylan's drawers. But all that's nice and neat, clean, organized. But yeah, he's all done in here. Real quick, I wanted to give y'all an overview of Alyssa's room and all that we have to do, because before we tackle her room, we're going to take care of her clothes because they got done washing and drying. But she has stuff everywhere. Stuff to throw away, stuff to reorganize, stuff in hidden areas, which let me show you over here. Girls just have so much stuff, but she does a pretty good job of trying to organize it the best that she can. But she definitely needs to come in here and help me condense and let me know what she wants to keep or what we can put away and reorganize. We got clothes on the dresser that we gotta put away. And like I said, stuff in just corners that, yep, she needs to look over and condense. We gotta move that up in her closet. She really doesn't use that. And then her bins up here, we're gonna look in those and see if there's anything we can condense, because I want to bring those down and have them in the corners down here so she can access them better. But yeah, that's all of her room, of what we're gonna do, all of what we're gonna clean. But we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, take care of her clothes first.
So we only have about 2 more weeks left of school. The kids are very excited to go back, but as a mom, I'm having mixed feelings about it. I love it when they're here because it keeps me company, we can hang out, and they can help me around the house, but at the same time, I'll be happy when they're gone for a few hours of the day. That way I can have a little more time to myself. The house won't be as messy during the day, and I'll have more time to complete other house projects because quite a few are a bit overdue. Which reminds me, we only have about 15 more days till our floors get delivered, and then our rep will be calling us to schedule an install date. I'm beyond excited, you guys. I cannot wait for you to see the before and after. It's really going to transform the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. It's going to be laid all throughout the house up to the bedroom doors. Then once we've completed that, our next step is to lay down new carpet and to be rid of this royal blue rug in each of our bedrooms, while Chris and I are completing other home projects. But only 15 more days, you guys. I cannot wait for you to see the floors. Do any of you have that one child who's an odd sleeper or just has that one unusual thing about them? I know y'all have heard me talk about this before, but it's been a while since I've spoken about it. So I wanted to remind you that Alyssa doesn't sleep in her bed underneath the covers. It's possible once in a blue moon that I will find her underneath her bed sheets, but most of the time she sleeps on top of her bed. That's why you see it messy on the top and nothing untucked. Why she does it, I still have no clue. But I guess everyone has their preference, right? Maybe she just doesn't like how her sheets feel. Sometimes she tells me that she's hot, but then again, here she is on top of her covers, wearing a jacket and wrapped up in a fleece blanket. I truly try to understand my kids, but then when you see stuff like that, you just pray that they know right from wrong, that you've raised them right, and then when they're old enough to move out, that they'd survive on their own. Don't get me wrong, we'll always be here for our kids and help them out in any way that we can, but they do have to grow up and learn how to take care of themselves and do a lot of things on their own and know what the right thing is to do. So we just hope that when the time comes that we've raised them right and done the best that we could, because that's all that we can do.
Let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go.
My kids will accumulate a lot of things throughout the school year, which is why I had to clean their rooms. They have so much stuff that they don't know what to do with, and they've so far have spent their whole summer vacation playing video games. So it has really given me the chance to thoroughly work through all of what they don't use or have an interest in before they go back to school. This will also help me as well to truly see what they need throughout the new year and possibly set up their bedrooms in a different way. So lots of new stuff, lots of changes, and to see what the new year will bring for all of us. However, hopefully my kids don't bring home oddly toys or oddly things from their other friends, or they trade their toys for other toys. It's weird throughout the school year with my kids. They end up coming home with random stuff that I've never seen before.
So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go.
Aside from all of these makeovers and changes we want to do, Chris and I have been speaking about it for a while now, and we decided that we'll be getting Alyssa a new white dresser. Yes, this one is fairly new that she has, but Alyssa doesn't like it anymore. She has also constantly expressed why she doesn't like it now. She was, I think, about 7 to 8 years old when she helped Chris and I pick out this white dresser from Rooms to Go, and at about that time, I think she would have been happy with anything. But as I said before, kids grow up and grow out of things that they used to love, so she doesn't like this one anymore because it's tall. Tall dressers weren't my thing either, but she knew she didn't like having hers as soon as she had seen our new one come in for our master bedroom. She fell in love with that, so hopefully we'll have her new one in a couple of weeks and y'all will see us put that together.
Is your head spinning too?
Alright you guys, here's the after of Alyssa's room. Clean, decluttered, and organized. Tell me what you think. It looks so much better than what it did. It truly does. And she had so much stuff, so much little knickknacks and things hiding in certain areas and stuff that she just really didn't have a use for or even needed, but we've condensed it. We've cleaned up everything. I put up what I felt that she needed, even though through this video I would ask her if she wanted to keep this or not because she's busy playing video games. But there's all her bags down there now in those beautiful little totes. And then this one is a toy tote, so she could put anything she wants in there to play with. Everything's all neat and organized, and then the stuff that she really doesn't use that she may pull down to use every now and then, I stuck it up here, but everything is all clean, organized, pretty, and stress-free for me. So hopefully she'll like it, and I'm okay with it. It's much better than what it looked like. But now we're gonna take care of Christopher's room. Alright you guys, now we're on the last room of the day, which is my son's room, my oldest son, Christopher. He has a lot of stuff that we need to organize and pick up. He can do what he can from time to time to help me clean, but I always gotta come in here after him and to see how much he's done and what I need to pick up after him. So, and then he's got his blankets and bedding all in this corner here. I guess he throws it there just to get it out of the way, but, and then we gotta make his bed. It's all messed up, and oh, help him with those books there because they're crammed in there. Then we gotta clear off his desk and put everything back where it goes because he's just got a pile there and on top of there. And then he has a pile in his corner, so we'll go ahead and take care of that and put it in the laundry hamper. And then he has all this on top of his dresser that we'll go ahead and clear off and take care of. Oh, and this dust ring. That's where his leopard gecko was. He no longer has him. He gave him to a new home because he didn't want him anymore. And he was growing up, so he's changing. All my kids are growing up too fast. But here's all that we have to do. So we'll go ahead and get started on this and be finished for the rest of the day.
Wanted to ask you guys how your day was going so far. I hope you're doing well, and whether you're listening to me in the background or cleaning along with me, let this motivate you and inspire you to get all of the chores done that you need to finish today. Just know that you're the best, you're doing great, and you can do this. I'll be right here with you, cheering you on. On another note, and for those, again, who are just tuning in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to join my YouTube family and follow along in my journey. However, if you love cleaning, decluttering, organizing, makeovers, and have relatable mom life content, then I'd love for you to subscribe. Say hello in the comments below. I'd love to connect with each and every one of you. Once you've subscribed, just head over to my Instagram, Mrs. Jessica Savage, and give me a follow there as well. I share daily IG stories of our farm life, our lifestyle, and everything else that I do while being a stay-at-home mom.
you say nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. I know that you have your reasons. I know I was standing here, darling, I know. But before you go, I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like you're mine, though it's over, almost over. For a second, let's forget and pretend. 'Cause I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over, almost over. Yeah, the final chapter's starting to end. Closing every page one by one. Soon you're out the door, then you're gone. Are you really happy alone? But you say nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. I know that you have your reasons. I know I was standing here, darling, I know. But before you go, I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like you're mine, though it's over, almost over. For a second, let's forget and pretend. 'Cause I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over, almost over. Yeah, the final chapter's starting to end. Promise you everything that I do is for you. Don't say bye, just not yet. And you say nothing at all, nothing at all. 'Cause you just wanna hold me one last time. Hold me like you're mine, though it's over, almost over. For a second, let's forget and pretend. 'Cause I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over.
Remember the little couch that Christopher had in the corner of his room right here? Well, unfortunately, I have to figure out some other seating arrangement for him in this little area that I wanted to set up for him. Him and Alyssa and Dylan decided to drape it somehow along his bed to act like a ramp on the ending of his bed frame. Then they started to jump up and down on it like it was a trampoline. Well, you know what that resulted into. A broken fold-out bed and paint scratches all along his new bed frame. I cannot make this stuff up, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's one of those things where you hear on TikTok, tell me you have kids without telling me that you have kids. So I told Christopher that it looks like I'm just going to get him to have some medium-sized bean bags for this area. However, God forbid that somehow they break those as well. Alright you guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on getting it all done. It truly means a lot to me that you decided to be here and hang out with me. I hope this video gave you the motivation and inspiration that you needed. Give yourself a pat on the back and a big hug because you deserve it. Remember to give this video a thumbs up before you leave, subscribe to my channel, and then head over to my Instagram, Mrs. Jessica Savage, and give me a follow over there as well. I'd love to be able to connect with each and every one of you. So again, thank you so much for watching. So I guess I will see you again right back here with a brand new video. Bye you guys.